And it's gonna be crazy. Trust me. And I know you're gonna shake my hand the time we announce the thing. And trust me.
He said it.
Trust me. I'm definitely sure.
Okay.
Definitely sure about that. And then to just like wrap up our conversation, I was chilling.
Computer.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it's okay. I'm done with
it. You done
guys
with
are
it?
gonna get the audio that you get. But now I just wanna tap into this thing. I was chilling, just checking Mayhem thing stuff, and boom. This is Bazaka's.
Oh Lord!
I was like, okay. The only picture I asked for, I was like, are we supposed to make tailor-made suits and situngi? What's going on?
Coffee.
What's going on? What's going on? And there's a song drop. I was like, nah. Hey, it's your boy Coffee, man. I'm out here in Cape Town, Barcelona, the Pole, South Africa, man. It's yet another episode of the Black Couch Podcast. This one is a reshoot, guys. You've seen the other episode. It was nice, so I didn't wanna just put it on the archives. I wanted you guys to get the gist of it, and we decided to redo it. And yeah, we're just gonna take over from where we left off, and there's some new hot topics coming in. I'm so excited. There's some things that needs to be clarified. They need to be clarified. But thank you so much, guys. We are currently on 1K. I've been preaching this thing. We're on 1K subscribers, which is a very amazing thing. We're growing. Let's take it up to 10K, guys. Let's do it together and support the Mayhem TV. You don't even need any introduction. We're just taking. Yeah, we're just going so that they don't think, you know, why Millz getting second episode. Yeah, it's just a continuation of that one. To be continued. Yeah. And for those who didn't catch the other one, welcome to the Black Couch Podcast, and today we have a special guest. First in a million. Millz the first. Millz the first in the building. How have you been in the last few weeks?
I've been good. I've been good. Yeah. Really good.
I'm happy that we are doing this reshoot, and also the fact that the other episode I did 2 videos. There were 2 videos that were like short YouTube shorts and reels, and they kind of like penetrated to people and became a conversation, especially the xenophobia one. And I was happy about the response, and there were so many people from different African countries checking out the video. It's still a topic for me. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. It's still a topic because I feel like at this moment in the country, especially Johannesburg, maybe Cape Town is a little bit better, but Johannesburg, there's a lot of tension, especially when there's something tragic happens. You know, for example, when the buildings burned, and then now when the news reporters were penetrating the story, they found out, okay, majority of the people who stay in this abandoned building, they are foreigners. And then now on the comments, like was videos, I see people that
it's crazy, you know. Imagine if war broke out in South Africa. and a lot of us left for either Nigeria, Angola, Zimbabwe, and you get there, you have no money, you have absolutely nothing, you don't know anybody, you need to start from somewhere, right? And there's an abandoned building.
Yeah.
And the only way for you to be able to get a roof over your head is to stay there, to be able to go out and try to look for some work to support yourself. You know, the thing is, we don't put ourselves in anybody's shoes until it actually happens. And I hated seeing those comments, because I remember looking through them and then realizing, you know, that there are still people who think like this. Guys, it's black people. If you took a Zimbabwean and a South African and took them to Bengazan, America, you, both of you are still black, you know, black as fuck. Nobody's gonna say that one is from Zimbabwe and that one is from South Africa and is better than the Zimbabwean. You are black. That is the point. And if we are able to inflict, you know, pain, or wish pain, or laugh at other people's pain, who in fact are people's pain. You know, what do you think is happening to the other? What do you think are they thinking, watching us, you know, commenting and saying nasty things like that? But also I realized my internet has nasty people anyway.
Of course.
It's broken people who just want to vent or to be nasty to other people because it makes them feel better.
Yeah, definitely. It's a jungle, man, in social media, and you just have to be careful. Because I once said to someone that it's so funny how a 40-year-old can read something on Facebook and then relate to it or laugh at it, but that thing is written by a 12-year-old. And I'm like,
it's crazy.
Damn. If only they knew, but that thing that is written there was written by a 12-year-old. So you are letting now a 12-year-old think for you.
And what does that say about you? What are you teaching your kids?
Damn.
What are you teaching your kids? You know what I mean?
It's so crazy, because like a guy, we were chilling yesterday and he approached me because I was telling him that, he asked me how the podcast doing. I was like, yeah, the podcast is doing well. Yeah, bro. And what kind of content are you doing? And I was like, okay, no, man, I just bring people that I feel like they have like a pivotal role to play in the community, and they have substance. I understand. And I was telling him about our episode. I was like, now we're talking about xenophobia and stuff. And he jumped in. He was like, yeah, what do you say about that? Because he had this whole explanation about being like a Xhosa and like that tribalism thing. I was like, dude, you don't get it. And I tried to explain to him that, man, the people who came to this country from those African countries, they feel the same thing that we're feeling, and even
same
more.
Thing we felt during apartheid. Same thing our parents felt. And I speak personally because my dad had to run away from home and from the apartheid government because he was a freedom fighter. And he ran all the way to Namibia and made it to Namibia, and a family that he didn't even know took him in. That family is like my family now. Yeah. You understand? So I know how it feels. I know how he felt because I was still a kid, but I remember izinto ezithile. You know, I remember the police kicking the door in, and I think my mom, it's either she was pregnant with my little brother, or oh no, she pretended to be pregnant so that they don't arrest her. She pretended to be pregnant. I remember how scared I was. I was really young. But that, I don't know what happened after and what not, or what happens to my memory. But that trauma stayed with me. And being scared and knowing that my dad is not there to protect us was something else. You understand? Now imagine in this day and age, there are people who are still going through that shit in their countries. And we can't help? For what?
I don't know what's going on.
No, I have that effect.
Like, only on your episodes.
I have that effect.
I don't know, guys.
Even when I get on stage, you know, the mic does thing.
No ways. Because the first episode had a technical sound glitch. And now we're doing another episode. It does the same thing.
It's Millz.
No.
First.
This time I'm not Anzuvuma. Let's. No. No. This is not okay. This is totally unacceptable. Why though? Like, I don't know. Is the system fighting you to that level?
Hey man, the system is fighting me every day, all day. No, but network, she started already.
Guys, we're a non-profit company. We don't have anything. We're still trying. So please
don't come for us.
She's just a guest here. She's not gonna stay forever. Please.
Oh, please. Man.
No, man. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep that part. I'm sad. I'm really sad.
It's alright.
2 times, Gogo.
It's alright.
I'm gonna keep that part because I just love what we talked about, partner. Because it's the same reason I haven't done an event in a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been asking me about like when I sing you perform, like, especially with gigs as a cast, and I'm like, growing up, it was a very nice thing to see yourself in those posters. It was.
Yes.
Yeah, so phumele endaweni ethile siqale khayili just phume siyophelele inyanga. And it looks cool. It seems cool, and like we're seeing it kula level uba it's like I'm just gonna make a random example. It's like a Kendrick in a tour, on a tour bus, it's like
club hopping.
And now it's like, no man, wait a minute. And I
think because we grew and our responsibilities are cool enough.
Yeah.
You know, go at these ages that we're at, we need to do things that make sense. If it doesn't make financial sense, why should I do it? Also, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you need to have a proper day that's planned. That you know, okay, I'm doing this and I'm getting this out of it, and this is what I'm gonna do with it. So now, if you wake up on your Mandiego event, and you know, or busy, we go perform, and you're like, okay, sure. You know, what am I getting? Because things are different. Well, it's no longer that walk to a train station and get a train, hop to town and come back at 4 a.m. in the morning. We can't come back at 4 a.m. in the morning now.
It's a totally different world.
You understand? It's a totally different. I need to know if I'm going to town, I'll be taken care of. I'll be you know what I mean? Also because I couldn't siya thukwa bra ku family zethu for this music. And I couldn't more than uya ku event uhambe uthukwa, right? Uba lo mculo ayibona mos lento lo mculo. And then you come back from that event awunayo nemali yothenga love your song. Because uzothukwa more because I couldn't ibonwa, you understand? So we know how that feels, and we don't want to continue like that. So everybody wants to elevate, everybody wants to grow. You understand? So it must make sense. Otherwise, I mean, I don't mind having a day where I'm free and just doing nothing and clean. I need it.
Relax. And
you understand? Can relax, and if it doesn't make sense, so relax and clean. You know, and do other things. So times are different.
Do you think? I don't like this topic. I don't like it, honestly. Like I'm that type. I'm that one person who's like, fuck this shit. And feeling like illusion. But I know for someone who's watching, and there's a lot of different people watching, and you're an artist, you are in Cape Town. Do you think we'll reach a point whereby it does make sense to be an artist in Cape Town?
I'm hoping that we will. And this is just being hopeful because you know we want to see all good things, but until we get to a point where umdayekuzitshela Cape Town, because yona ndisibethayo Cape Town, also sine ego as artists in Cape Town. Artists are come Joburg, Durban, and everybody are able to, you know, bring each other into the industry and things like that. Tina sifuna uzitshela. And though I do understand that concept and why people are doing that, because also siyasokola and you had nothing, you know, but there is absolutely nothing you can do alone. Collectively we can do everything and anything that we think of. But alone, if we are gone by you, Letile Yam, and I want you guys nibezi fans and that's it, because that is what's happening. Akhona izawulunga, because xa ungena uvala icango xa sekukubi pha ngaphakathi ufuna uphumela ngaphandle sikupushela back, because you got in wavala icango emva kwakho and you didn't open doors for other people. There's a lot of cats that I feel could have opened doors for a lot of cats. I'm not going to mention names. I look at a person, I'm like, you had your chance to open a lot of doors for a lot of people. You know, you had chances to do big things, and you only did it just when. And you closed all of those doors, and now you want to come back and be broke natinjani when we've been broke alone all of this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that people are gonna learn to work together. I'm gonna do my part to try and, but it's there's only so much I can do, not you know, collectively.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Talk about the collective. How is Culture Era doing?
It's doing good. I think we're almost done, if not done. Actually. Recording. Yeah, we're done recording. We're waiting for Chili Fly to do his thing, his magic, and I think this weekend we're gonna decide on the drop date. I don't know whether we're dropping the whole album or just a single first, and so we're gonna decide basenzani. But it should be soon. I don't think October's or Pelas ngatopanga anything.
Okay.
So I'm really excited.
What kind of
about
vibe
that.
should we expect? Yeah.
Yo, listen, if you got me, Maizo, Smash, Usera, no Nez in one album or in one project, it's a variety.
Yeah.
Everybody is bringing in something different, you know, their own signature.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm old school boom bap.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Maizo also the same. You know what I mean? U Smash is new school, Sarah new school.
Vibes,
you understand? And U Smash does drills. So see mixile to actually cater for all of those feels or all of those sounds. And also the music focuses more on building each other as women, as female rappers, zasekailiche to be exact. You know what I mean? We need to build each other like most young rapper basekasi have done. So we need to go event you understand? Instead of getting to events, we figure there's like 20 MCs and you're the only female.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that shit.
Probably, it's very awkward.
Very. Now, like I think I was saying this to you last week, that I'm seeing more and more female rappers pop up. It's the most beautiful thing to watch. And I'm even excited to start working with them. You understand? Because this is what I fought for. This is what I was fighting for. I go to hip hop event and I see a lot of female MCs. I'm like, yes. You know, it's a time. This is the time that we need to actually take in, because we've been in the background for the longest time. And it's not that bezinge with female rappers. Dala zikona. But DJs, man. And you can see, you know, there's Lady Slice. Also, Uslim is training to be a producer. I'm so proud. You understand?
Enigma doing something.
Enigma also did the DJing thing. It's so amazing because now we are uplifting ourselves. And we know how this industry is when it comes to females. You know, we know what the expectation is. And I think this is us saying, we don't give an F about the expectations abandoned. We just gotta do what we know how to do. And it's beautiful. It's really amazing, beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing to watch. Because in one of our previous episodes we had a female artist, and we were talking about how it is being a female amongst the rappers. Get now, Tata is Tiko.
But what about the bonus answer?
So I was saying that we were talking about how it feels, and she was like, I don't know if we talked about it actually on the episode or behind the scenes, but she was like, she doesn't like the fact that like Bona, she is perceived in a way that Bona funeka kokoso and stuff. She wants to be treated as an MC, not as a female MC.
Rapper, female MC, female this. It's
she wants to.
I should actually have a song like that.
She wants to be treated as an MC. I understand, so that she knows that she is playing
her role. She's doing. I pushed through an industry, and at a time that it was very muscular, still muscular, but it's different. It's been different to me. It's getting to a point where I want, not exactly there, but getting there, and I know how it feels. I used to go emoyeni with sessions, hip hop, figure like 200 niggas. And, you know, it kind of does something to your confidence also.
Yeah.
You're like, because Abandu expect you to be, you're a female, what's either you're going to sing or you're a poet or something like that. And I'm sitting there like, I've got bars, niggas. You understand?
Yeah.
And I think that's where my nickname, Krotman, comes from. Because I pushed through. It didn't matter which event Millz is going to be there. And she's going to rap. And it came to a point where around Ikailicha, I was the only female rapper that is known not to be scared. And the lineup is huge and there's only guys. Because I know people that backed up from performing.
Yeah, of course.
Because your so-and-so is here, so-and-so is going to perform. Hayandis Basa performer. You know, that does something to an artist. It does something to you. And I would always be like, Diangen? And even EMC would ask you, shows again? Like trying to discourage you. And I'd always be like, yeah, I'm on the lineup, am I not? I'm going in. And I'm going to do my thing and get off. So, yo, bruh. Being a female is something else. We need to get paid just for being women.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's hard.
Yeah. You guys are playing. That's why I always wanted females to come in good roasting session. Because I was like, no, man, this is too much one-sided. And we need more females coming in. I looked and looked. And I've seen there are females, so I'm promising more females coming on the black couch, on the
roasting session.
But did you see, also on the black couch, of course.
But did you see that a lot of females, or a lot of female rappers, started popping up after you did a roasting session?
The roasting sessions.
Because Abanya Bandu, I didn't know who were they before.
Yeah.
And then when you started doing things and people started mentioning Uban.
Yeah.
All this time. We had all of these great people.
Yeah.
All of these women that can rap and that can do all of these things. And we didn't know.
Yeah.
Because muscularity.
I'm glad like we as a customer MTV we can play our role in shaping artists and also like entrepreneurs like in different fields, and it's a great journey, and I really appreciate the fact that people are receiving it very well, and I just hope that it grows bigger than this. There's so many crazy things that are still gonna happen, but in those Akas Mayhem, the only things that I can kibosh very nicely. When it comes to my stuff, they are tears and shit. But it is a custom mayhem. I always keep them, especially the big ones. Yeah, but because I've learned that they can be easily sabotaged. Yeah, I understand. And I'm scared about them because one of them is gonna change a lot of people's lives, and it's crazy. It's very big. I know when you hear it for the first time, you're gonna be like,
this is what he did.
And it's gonna be crazy. Trust me. And I know you're gonna shake my hand the time we announce the thing. And trust me.
He said it.
Trust me. I'm definitely sure. Definitely sure about that. And then to just like wrap up our conversation, I was chilling.
Computer.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it's okay. I'm done with
it.
Guys, you're gonna get the audio that you get. But now I just wanna tap into this thing. I was chilling, just checking Mayhem thing stuff, and boom, This is Bazakazi.
Oh Lord.
I was like, okay.
The
only picture I'm like, are we supposed to make tailor-made suits and situngi? What's going on?
Coffee.
What's going on? What's going on? And there's a song drop. I was like, nah.
No, man, but
in a million. So for many
first
bands.
million. That nigga better buy me that bands. You don't make promises you can't keep.
I'll call you so back.
He better buy me that bands. Before the end of the year, it was untangled bands. We'll see. No, man. I don't know why there's so much attention being paid into.
Do you blame them?
Yes, because I mean I've been in relationships before. Why didn't everybody pay attention if you had four?
But like this one is special, man.
Why is it special?
The best.
Also, why would people just assume by seeing a picture that we're in a relationship?
Trust social media investigators. Trust them. Someone even a small thing that other people couldn't see and be like, yeah, zoom in there, you'll see.
I wasn't ready when that happened, but
and like
yeah,
about 3 publications started talking about
it, and we did have a conversation about it.
Yeah,
a few months back that if it came out, how if people started paying attention because of his following and mine, and because I think because people think we are totally different, and our music is totally different, and so maybe that's where the thing comes from. And I was like, well, I don't really care at this point, because I don't do anything for anybody. I don't do things for people saying because I'm doing it for clout, and my life is my life, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. You understand? And that's how I've always been, and I'm not gonna change now. So if it comes up, it comes out, and we deal with it. So
congratulations. She's taken, guys. I'm so unless you have a million. If I'm not a million.
Unless you have a million.
If I'm not a million.
Yeah.
Should we expect any song?
Yes.
We
are,
because I feel like you guys are powerful.
We are in the studio.
Really?
We are in the studio. We just started working on something, so maybe we are going to drop a few singles. And they're going to go into his project and my project. But also, it's very refreshing right now to be.
I think also people needed that.
Yeah.
Because like they're always looking into that.
Also, somebody
the last
said
one to be that was I don't know if it's true, but with the Bravo and D.
Bravo and D. Bravo and D.
That was the last one to be like boom boom.
And we were all rooting, you know,
go there because people were like, guys, far from us, the flesh and
yes. So it didn't really get that much attention.
That one didn't
I was one of the people who were rooting for Bravo and D, you know, make it happen.
But like, that's
man. And then somebody had the nerve to say, what if it doesn't work out? Guys, why nina what ifs in a relationship yami say? No.
You guys rather put a song that's gonna convince everyone, but okay,
that this is gonna work. It's gonna work. It's working. It's been working behind the scenes. It's been happening for a while, actually.
exclusive.
It's been happening for a while, and people didn't know, and we just kind of kept it, you know, until we were both ready.
Has he confirmed it elsewhere?
I mean, do you want to go through his timeline? he hasn't confirmed it in an interview like this.
Like I'm thinking.
But I don't think.
Like
I don't think
talking about it now. I'm like thinking, hey, what did you guys end up with that conversation?
I think we had the conversation, and he said, I can confirm it. He wants, for him, it's all about me. It's all about what I'm comfortable with and what I really feel like doing. And so he was like, if you wanted to be confirmed, you can do it. I'm cool with it. And if they ask me, I'll confirm also. But I want you to be okay. To know that we're gonna deal with a lot of backlash also. I know somebody mentioned, but age has nothing to do with love. And I was like, I'm okay. You understand with people saying things like that, because also we need to realize, somebody else said, hi Millz ungadlali ngomntana bantu.
I remember that comment.
And I was like, okay,
I remember that
what makes you think I've never played with anybody's son. What makes you think I'm gonna I mean I've never, but what makes you think?
It's really, really interesting, and it's something that is a lot of people have been asking.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now I'm glad that
it's out.
I got to be one of those people who are.
Now and then, if man needs to fall in love. But it's really refreshing it's on the really real though, to be. What attracts me to a person is always the mind. It's always the brain. So it's really refreshing to be with somebody that also pushes you. That you don't have to put in a lot of effort for a lot of things. You know what I mean? For a lot of things that past relationships I put in. I think my verse says that in the song that's coming out. Them other niggas should have been you. And anyway, you know, a lot of things that I had to deal with.
You said another man's
nightmare is another man's wet dream. Yeah. That's what it is. If I was a nightmare to somebody that I dated, hey, and somebody else's wet dream.
Guys, I'll have to let Millz go, because Ulindi half a million.
Oh my word!
Half is a police along the way.
Oh my word!
Thank you so much, man, for coming through. I don't know why the sound ingasithandi, but thank you so much. And you like the first person who came two times.
I came twice.
You came twice. I hope he can make you.
No, don't worry. No.
Guys, no. I'm protecting this couple. I want to protect this couple, guys. We don't want to say other things that are gonna jeopardize
Maykee.
This. Yeah. Kill, Fikil.
That's
my favorite artist.
Shit.
That's my favorite artist. Do you know that?
I didn't know
that's
that
my favorite
you like
artist
Maykee.
in Kailicha.
Really?
Seriously speaking.
And
of course, okay, let me say in Kailicha, like the new school. Yeah.
You know the weird thing is, I was having a conversation with Maizo when he asked me, we were talking about the relationship. And I was like, I didn't know how big Kanye is.
He's
until I started, I knew him from events and we'd have a conversation and stuff like that. But I didn't know that people paid so much attention until I looked through his music and things that he'd be doing. And I'm like, actually,
there was a time he wrote something saying that he's quitting music. I was one of the people who was like,
we talked about that.
No, dude.
Depression gets to most of us.
You can't do that to me.
Depression gets to most of us. You know what I mean? We're human after all.
That's totally understood. Definitely we're going to get Maykee to come to the Black Couch to double confirm. We want the confirmation of the confirmation to make sure that the comrades are definitely comrading each other.
Oh my word!
Thank you so much, guys. It's confirmed.
Yes, sis.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's been an amazing podcast, my friend. Shout out to everyone who's subscribed on our YouTube channel, and shout out to everyone who's following us on all social media platforms. My friend, we're gonna be introducing new shows very soon. I'm promising you amazing shows, short format shows and long format shows. They're going to be really, really interesting. I don't want to say it, but too excited. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it. No.
Don't say
no. You guys are going to see it when it happens. And we're going to officially introduce them, of course. We're not just going to drop an episode out of the blue. But we're going to just probably introduce them through a Blackout episode or something like that. We don't know. We're still going to see. But shout out to Imigration, man, for sponsoring us. And hopefully, if you're out there and you have something valuable for us, please, guys, come and sponsor us. We definitely need your hands.
Bring the spot. Yeah, please.
We need that a lot.
Please.
And make sure that you stream Millz and follow Millz and the Power Couple on all social media platforms. It's your boy Kaufman. I'm out here in Cape Town. South Africa, man, in a million.